Wuthering Waves has a big community issue at the moment. Now, you may be wondering why, like, everything seems to be going so good in Wuthering Waves, and I know I make a lot of videos saying there's a huge problem or there's a huge issue, but again, this is an issue that I've really wanted to talk about because it seems like a lot of people are getting quite ungrateful in this game. So in this video, we're going to be going through everything you need to know about some new rewards that we've gotten in the mail recently, and why this is actually a bad thing for the community. So before the video begins, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go over to Gamersubs and use my code Kaza, because there are a ton of flavors and waifu cups out there that I'm sure you'll love. Anyways, let's get into the video. So just yesterday on the day of recording, Wuthering Waves released a tweet saying, Wuthering Waves has reached an astounding milestone of 30 million downloads worldwide. Such an incredible achievement is only made possible by the support from all of you. And yeah, that is absolutely amazing. 30 million downloads worldwide kind of proves how massive Wuthering Waves has, hit the market. And obviously this number is going to go up even more. So again, that is super nice for Wuthering Waves, and they continue to say, we'll keep in constant efforts to improve Wuthering Waves, and an exciting new adventure is on the horizon. Maybe they're hinting at some massive update that's coming up in the future. I mean, that's going to be super amazing if they do. And then they've put here, repost to win Lustrous Tide 10. 10 winners will be chosen. And people were super happy with this. People are reposting it. They're like, hey, we can get some free wishes just by reposting. That's pretty good. And, and most people were happy with that. But at the same time, there was a lot of people, especially in the Chinese community, that were not happy with this at all. And the tweet that followed this tweet says, we have received your feedback and decided to send players across all servers a gift of Lustrous Tide 10 and Crystal Solvent 5 via in-game mail. We're sincerely grateful for your continued support and would like to extend our thanks to all of you once again. Now again, this is a super weird decision because just a minute ago, they said they're going to hand it out to 10 people that reposted their post. But it seems like they've backed down from the decision, which is actually a community-based thing. Now, there has been a lot of people in the comments of this tweet and also in comment sections other places saying, hey, this isn't good enough. Like, we want better rewards. We want everyone to get these rewards rather than just 10 winners. It's not fair. I want to win, kind of thing like that. And it just seems like a lot of people are kind of acting spoiled whenever we've been given so much by Kuro Games. Now, of course, you can expect to be given rewards and stuff in the future, but I really think whining and crying about the fact that only 10 people get 10 Lustrous Tide is just kind of stupid, especially whenever they haven't actually done anything wrong. In the past, you know that Wuthering Waves has handed out free rewards and free pools and free crystal solvents because they've messed up in some way, whether that be a bug, whether that be accidentally leaking information of accounts. But this, they're literally just saying thank you for 30 million downloads, and then you're going, hey, where's our pools, man? It feels so bad just to be asking them for all of these pools whenever they're trying to celebrate an achievement. I could totally get why people be super angry if it was like 10 winners and this was supposed to be some kind of sorry to people, but this isn't. They're trying to celebrate, and they can celebrate it however they like. But it seems like a lot of people just don't really get that. And I do know that Wuthering Waves is a massive game now, and Kuro Games is also a massive company, and that they can, more than likely afford giving everyone another free temple. But again, the amount of free temples that we've gotten over the past couple weeks is actually insane. Like, we've never seen any gacha game really do this at all. And the amount of money that Kuro Games is losing on this is, massive. I know it's free just to hand out a wish, but whenever you hand out temples like left, right, and center like this, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be pulling on the banners because, they don't need to spend anymore because they've gotten all of these wishes, meaning that Kuro Games loses money, meaning that the entire game loses money, and it's just like not very good overall. So the more that they keep handing out free wishes and being forced by the community to hand out wishes, the more money they lose. And honestly, this could affect the game in the future. Now, I'm not saying that, adding a free temple is going to ruin the game, that this one instant is going to cause the downfall of Wuthering Waves. Of course not. But again, if they keep doing this and keep handing out free temples across the lifespan of the game, then it's going to be really bad. Now, I like temples as much as the next person, I really like, getting a free temple, spending it. I spent this one already. I got a 4-star, unfortunately. But again, if they do this over the course of the game and keep handing out this many wishes, then people are just not going to be spending to pool. They're just going to get all of these pools in. I know I keep calling them wishes. I'm sorry if I do. It's just kind of Genshin brain in my head. But they're going to get all of these pools in and then not going to spend on the game because there's no point, as they've got so many pools already. And honestly, I think that, not handing out anything until around 1.1 would actually be pretty good, because It allows people to have a little bit of a break from all of these free rewards and allows, Kuro Games to stop, losing all of this money from handing out free pools, because there's going to be a lot of people that kind of want a character badly who lost their 50-50 or whatever, who are then going to spend money on getting currency. Now, we'll give it to the community here. It is 10 lustrous tide, meaning that it's for the standard banner. So it's not as bad as handing out Radiant, which is for the limited banner. So again, handing this out isn't awful, so it's not the end of the world, but again, it's still not great, and I just feel kind of bad for Kuro Games here, because we're like acting like a bunch of ungrateful children that say, oh, we don't all get pools. Like, it's so weird, and you just don't really see this with any other game. I mean, yes, there's a lot of games out there that, don't really give out pools or whatever, and you're like super justified to be saying, hey, where's our pools? I mean, Genshin Impact is a big example of people that, don't really get enough pools or enough wishes or enough whatever, and people complain about it, and that's totally justified. But with Wuthering Waves, they've given us so much already that it's just a bit like, come on, man, give them a break. Give them a little bit of a break, because I'm sure that Kuro Games will hand out a ton of free pools in the future, and it's not like this is going to be the last one ever. So I'm sure we're going to see more, especially whenever the updates come out and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't think adding these extra 10 pools in just for celebrating a milestone is extremely necessary. I know it might be a little bit of a hot take, because I know all of you like a few pools here and there. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I like them too. But again, for the longevity of the game, I think that handing them out is a little bit of a misplay here. And, we should probably be doing better rather than whining about pools. And then if we go over to this post here on r/gadgetgaming, I mean, we're going to be talking about them a lot in the future. I've probably got a whole video planned for r/gadgetgaming. It is the worst community ever. So again, I don't really want to be on here as much as I can, but this post pretty much shows a lot of the comments from China, and I'm pretty sure this is on Bilibili, and they said, I did some calculations and it's fine. Once they hit 90 trillion downloads, 30 million players can get the rewards. Everyone helps spread the word. So again, they're just moaning about like how many rewards they're getting. And you can see here, they've got a Farina profile picture, it looks like. I think that's Farina. So, a lot of these are Genshin players who are mad at like the rewards. I mean, if you come over from Genshin, you know how bad it is compared to Wuthering Waves. So why are you complaining about this kind of stuff? And yeah, it just keeps going down. It says, you're a much more child. How humorous of you. It says, you really managed to screw up every possible thing at launch. Genius management. This one says, this guy went on a whole rant about how Yilin's damage is trash. It's harder to control compared to Jian. Yeah, for some reason, that's the top comment. And yeah, there's a lot of people just in the Chinese community that aren't very happy with what's going on. Like I said, they're saying, hey, this isn't good enough. And again, it's just kind of like spoiled. I know the Chinese community can kind of act in that way, especially in the gacha gaming scene, but again, it's just super spoiled and just super weird. Finally, there was also this other post which kind of proves how bad r/gadgetgaming is, and they said Kuro Games has listened to the players' complaints and will give out 10 pools for everyone. And now everyone in the comments, it's so bad. The comments are so bad. I don't even want to scroll down there. But again, this got 1.1 upvotes, and that's, this is a pretty neutral post. They've literally just provided information. They haven't said anything about it, and they provided a screenshot. But a lot of the comments are like putting on their tinfoil hats, saying that like Kuro Games did this on purpose. They're messing up on purpose to make it look better. It's so weird, and there's a lot of like people like conspiracizing about like the fact that, oh, Kuro Games did this on purpose and that they've messed up everything on purpose. It's like, it's so weird. Just play the game or don't play the game, and stop trying to make up these random conspiracy theories on a game that you probably don't even play. So yeah, again, this is the whole situation that's going down. Let me know in the comments whether you think, they should be handing out these pools, or do you think they should be spacing out a little bit more so, the longevity of the game is so much better? Or do you think that the amount of money that Kuro Games has made kind of, warrants these kind of pools, and that they're going to be fine in the future if they keep on doing this? So that's about all I got for this video. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go over to GamerSub and use my code KAZA. Yep, that's all. See ya.